listens in. He watches. So, did he give the Barrettism look? A little bit. Nah, just kidding. All right, so I did see somebody drop Tesla on there. So the first thing that we like to do, obviously, we're gonna take a look at the weekly, kind of get rid of all this really quickly. So, and now really I can come to a simple conclusion. The top of this red candle, 425, that's where I go up. But I really don't need to derive or pull anything else from that chart. Now I'm gonna go back. Okay, so I really didn't have anything of importance here. I think I talked about this on Friday. So the floor to drop below is 381.96, and we might bounce there. How much am I charging my kid? Oh man, premium. But we are inside of a area consolidation. What's up, Gator? I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna teach him. Anyway, Tesla 24-hour box, right? 4-hour, same thing. So I think this one is, I mean, actually anybody who's looking to trade inside of an area of consolidation, this could be pretty straightforward. The rejection off of this 402.75 is going to translate down, and look at this, right? We've got a box. So 403.05, and remember this if you guys are trying to trade Tesla, because there is a potential, right? It's not going to be as rippy, I think, to the upside, but there is a possibility. At least right now, we're inside of a lower time frame 2-hour box, so there's room to I mean, this could be 1,000% trade, you know, up into the 430s. But what needs to happen is clear, right? Outside of 398. Candle close, floor, right? 403.25, cost basis 408, and if that happens, I think you'll move right up, right? And there's a small gap right here, 431.63. So I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna put take the do-rag gain off.
Ce soir, c'est un grand moment. Je suis chez Barbara, on vient de dîner ensemble ce soir et on a parlé de tas de choses. Et là, maintenant, il faut qu'on acte un peu. Il faut qu'on joue quelque chose qui n'est pas nous, quoi.
1900%. Wow. Are you here to? I can explain. We'll go over the Netflix trade. I'm taking a few requests right now to get warmed up. All right. So, how much you charge? When you get? Could you explain the Netflix? Yeah. I could do that. What do you think Tesla calls will be money wise? What do you mean by that? BBWI, and then we'll go over the Netflix trade. All right, so, and I did grab some of next week's. One thing that led me to take this trade is the rejection off of 37.78, right? And so it's not a very, like, price action wise hasn't moved very well, but I suspect that, I don't suspect, I'm pretty confident, especially looking at this lower time frame setup, that if we can break down, close 35.91 and punch through this 35.50, right? That's what I want. If that breaks, I'm pretty confident that we'll get our trade. So, and that's as clear as it gets. Is my mic sound all right, guys? Is it mic check? It's an ASMR level. All right. So we'll go over the Netflix. Oh shit. We'll go over the Netflix trade. So, um, man, it feels good, dude. This is one of those trades that just makes me feel good to be able to do what I do. So, first things first, right? And I want to. This is so the box and trading outside of areas and consolidation. You know, that's pretty clear. But like anything, right? The more time you spend with this system, the more you'll start to see or understand price action, almost like it's a animal or something. And so here's a couple of like things that kind of led me to believe that Nvidia was going to continue going short. So we have, and this box right here, it's not the best one in the world, but it does respond accordingly, bouncing off of it, recovering. But when we have a area of consolidation, right, and we tap, and that's 2 times, we fall, bounce off the floor, right, and then hit for that 3rd time. 3 times, right? Buyers spent the time and the energy to take this up. This rejects and breaks this very, very clear and well held floor, right? Bounce, hold, bounce, up. So with that, right, we fought, and this is something that, again, we're studying price behavior. Now this is kind of like, again, attention to detail, zooming in. There is a floor, and there is an attempt to reclaim that floor with this candle right here on Netflix, right? Ooh, dude, my eyes are so dry right now. Second candle, right? Pulled back up. Buyers go and tap that floor again, and sellers bring it back down. Sellers drop it, buyers bring it back up, try to go up and retest. They are unable to pull up anything at all. This second candle, while it still closes within the wicks, closes below the floor that has been established here at 880 or 879.50. So I can feel confident that the floor that buyers were trying to hold, they no longer have control over. So taking this short with the knowledge that this area of consolidation was breaking, right? And knowing that, again, it is high probability that as fast as you rip is as fast as you'll fall. And so the only thing I needed to do was to break this 863. Oh, I don't use any EMAs, no indicators, no nothing. And yeah, we repeatedly hit ridiculous percentage trades. I'll never use another indicator in my life. All right. Yeah, John Wood, me too, man. We took this trade on Wednesday going into Friday. Yeah. So, and this one, honestly, there was a lot of people who joined the Discord, and it was discounted, but it's still, they joined the Discord. They made the money to join join, which, I mean, I can't ask. That just makes me feel good about what I do. But anyway, we had empty space underneath us right here, and we went and touched. So we trade box to box, right? Out of this structure, punch down, empty space, and that was runners all the way down. I held a couple of contracts all the way until basically the end of the day. But we had 840s, so when we were selling down here at the bottom, I mean, these contracts were for some people it was like 3,000%, so which on Monday we had a trade rivaling that. So at this point, they start to just blur together. But yeah, so that was the Netflix trade, and that's literally what we do to the upside, right? Punch back, empty space, box to box. So it's just as clear as, I mean, it almost feels like it shouldn't be this easy, but with knowledge of what the 50% mark of an area of consolidation contains and why when it breaks, it has so much potential to continue moving down. I mean, the probability on this is ridiculous. So, all right, so let's take some more requests here, and we'll look at the heat map and stuff like that, and kind of my chart's holding up here. Now, again, kind of like Netflix, you can see there's a floor being held here, but we will go to the 4 hour. So there you are, right? Now, these wicks on a lower time frame, right? This is pretty close to cost basis. I would imagine that 1350 is likely where you're going to fall from here. I don't think there's a high probability of you bouncing right here, but you would know that if you're going to continue moving up, you would need to reclaim that floor right there, 1452. So that could be if you have a good average, a good stop loss, and that would more than likely consolidate in here, maybe even pop back up. But with that being said, knowing that there's just a punchback underneath you and a clear target underneath you of $12, I would say, yeah, look for that 1360 break. So, yeah, hopefully next week will also contain some trades of that nature. That was one hell of a trade, man. I don't really discuss, my net, or, I tell people I trade on 50,000 every single month, and I take profit at the end of the month. And at this point, we were 10 days into the week, or into January, and I've already doubled my account, more or less. So, all right. Wow. So Apple, exactly like Netflix, doing exactly what it should do, right? You punch down. There's a lower time frame box here, I can tell, right? So punch down through this empty space, and funny enough, you bounce off of this lower time frame box at the top of this structure, right? So this is going to be almost analysis, just like Netflix, right? It has empty space. I'll pull that up in a second. So look, 237.55. You already have 2 wicks off of that. So I can already tell you that's going to be breakpoint number 1 for Apple to continue moving to the upside, and a floor over here to your left. But this type of chart will require a little bit lower time frame analysis. Okay, so for now, right, there's a lower time frame box here. We know that we're bouncing off of a cost basis at 235, so that would be, if you were to stay in consolidation here. But let's not overthink this. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Jesus, you guys don't have to do that. I really appreciate it, though. 237.61, right? There's empty space and a clear play. Now, I do see 2 wicks coming off of 240.11, so it would be 2 targets there and there, right? 240.85 and 240.11. So that's a clear play to the upside, right? Upon that break, just like that. Now, from there, right, we're going to have to get rid of this and look at the most recent price action. We have a box, and so your third, and I wouldn't say final target, would be 242.17, right? Can I check live trading? God damn, bro. Oh, Lord have fucking mercy, dude. I guess, dude, we're gonna fucking put it as our YouTube thumbnail. Yeah, I ain't scared. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the gift. All right. Ridiculous, y'all. Diabolical. All right. Anyway, so that's my play on Apple. Next one I see here is FedEx. Don't be scared to throw your request in. Everybody in the Discord's here, so you know. I think people are only here because they saw me in a do-rag. So this one, and I think this is a weekly setup, and that's why lower time frame price action is just diabolical. Okay, so really, and this is something I would scares me. You know, trading something of this nature is a little scary to me. Not to say there isn't potential here. See, you're kind of moving within a deviation of that. So, you know, I think the inevitable thing here, because there was a floor at 274.61, I think the inevitable thing here is that you're likely to come back down to this floor here. Yeah. So let's see, 24 hour. So you're looking for a break underneath 267.94, and like I said, I think you're gonna go and hit this cost basis, or this floor, excuse me. I do not play off of any news. I don't pay attention to any news. Yeah, it's for the birds. It's already, news oftentimes is already built into the chart, and I've convinced enough people by showing that, you know. All right, hymns. Just as a catalyst, super sleuth. The chart, you know, coincides with that. And on Sunday or tomorrow we'll be live again, and that's what we're gonna go over. All right. So this is a weird so I mean, it's not really a box. I guess it built a box, but start on the weekly. So the long and short of this is you are lurking right above this box, right? Literally. So a downside move on the weekly says 2236, 24-hour time frame. I gotta say that I would still look at that 2236 mark as your next target, but if that breaks, I think you'd be aiming somewhere in here, and that's around $18. So yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, my lot of bad stuff happening in California, man. My thoughts go out to anybody. That's terrible, 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 man. Let's see, TSM. What the fuck? Why does my finger keep typing in an A? Start on the weekly. Oh, I'm getting fiber on Monday. I'm really excited about that. Okay, so this is easy, right? On the weekly, and this is the most important, one of the most important time frames, right? Especially if it's a coherent analysis. You can see clearly the tops and the bottoms, like right here, right? We can see this chart tells you exactly where this motherfucker, excuse my language, will fall, right? So 203.50 is absolutely right. You can see the wick, candle close, wick, candle close, right? I don't care about all that other noise up here. I care about those points of contact. So closing underneath that, downside. I've been boxing out charts to test if I'm understanding the PBS. The results are unbelievable. John Wood, dude, I still can't believe it sometimes. I really can't. I live in a I've dealt with like imposter syndrome. You know, it's like, how the fuck does this? I mean, how I'm doing this shit. Manny is calling me right now. Say hi to TikTok, Manny. I'm live, dude. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I will call you later. Bye. No. Whatever. See. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, dude, I can't wait to see Manny. Okay, so like the chart that I just showed you before, it is clear and obvious to me where this falls. 205.40, right? 4-hour time frame. What does that look like? There's a channel developing. We're gonna try and do this as quickly as possible. Oh, god damn this, I'm nasty. Right, and then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? So we can set a clear target outside of 212.50, which is basically just the floor that you opened up on, right? So above that 212.82, you would have a small pocket of empty space and a target of 217.82. Now I would take in consideration that you do have a downtrend here potential. Otherwise, if this was to close underneath 205, then I think that this channel is just a dud, right? And it'll break because, again, lower time frame channels, oof, that's nasty. Yeah, so that's a good look at what you're dealing with right now. MSTR. Oof, my eyes are so dry. Oh. All right, weekly time frame. So this rejection, right around the same area that this is supporting itself, right? Same area right here. This rejection is kind of telling because you pull back and you don't quite lose the floor, right? But you're there. So underneath 319.35, there's a gap to fill down there, and I would say your target is a 272.55. Bomb. Oh yeah, you're right. That'll make my eyes water. There we go. I yawned. That always does a trick. Alright, so you failed to reclaim the box, but you punched through this one and attempt to go fill that box. Strong rejections off of the top of this thing, so we'll delete that box. It's no longer relevant. Now, I know that there's a channel here, right? It's got to be this one right here, so we'll leave that up. At the moment when I look at this chart, right, my trade would be outside of 292, right, for that gap fill there. And then it would probably I mean, this is where you're required to move down into a lower time frame to see how this mechanism breaks. And it looks like it's like this. So it is making itself abundantly clear by wicking off of that 317.50 that's where it would go down, right? And you got a box right here and a resistance right here. So up here, down there, but chopping in between. Para continuar en español prima dos. No. What does that say? Disney weekly. Here's what I think. I think this previous 107.26 breaks. You have an immediate target underneath you right here, and then a second target right there. Looks like Fibonacci's, but that's what I see. You might have a secondary target here as well, but lower time frame analysis is definitely going to do a lot of good, where you can see this channel right here and box above. So if there is any chance of a reversal, 110.26 would have to get retested and filled. You can see the channel here. So if that channel breaks, you have more empty space underneath you, and I would say 103.32 on the 24 hours. So made a bag on ARM and Apple put options. Rob, let's fucking go, dude. Thank you guys for tapping your screen, by the way. 18,000 finger taps. I haven't been touched that much. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but we're not getting banned. Well, you know what? You know what? Now that I think about it, I can say whatever I want. Oh, we are on YouTube though. All right. All right. What level of trading view do we need for charting? I mean, you need all of the data. That's what you need. OC Pet Doctor, yo, welcome to the Discord, by the way. Just finished league practice with a 10-year-old. Nice, man. Awesome, dude. What else are we looking at, yo? AMD. I think you're looking for a bounce on AMD on the weekly time frame around 111.45. At that point, I would be looking at the lower time frame to see how you fell, which has been ridiculously fast. We talked about a potential punch down, right? And I did have this snugged up, I think like this, and then giving this as a first floor target. So that's now become your imbalance. 117.80, go to the 4 hour. This moves down, and you can see that we've already retested that 116, which lets you know that above 116.59, there's a high probability chance that you will pop up and retest the very floor that you broke. That could, right? And again, we don't know that quite yet, but if we are able to reclaim that, yes, we would be looking at the previous cost basis and maybe even a full-on retest here of this box. But I think the most likely thing is you retest this, right? If not, just going for that second target, which again, you did go red after rejecting 116. So if you can break that 114 floor, I still see 111. BBWI closed all right. What does T? Oh, I hate telecommunications stocks. That's second to biopharmaceuticals. Sometimes it pays, but it's just not enough for me to trade it regularly. There's not a lot of volume contained in these stocks, although the analysis seems to be holding up. So looks like you held up on top right there. Well, I don't know what I was drawing. That's what I was drawing. Two boxes sitting on top of one another. You bounced off the floor, off of cost basis underneath you, and you are still legging down. So I would be watching 21.21. The way that you've been falling, the characteristics of that downtrend could give you a retest and fill that gap type situation. But I think inevitably you could be looking at this target here at 2050. So Nvidia, nightmare of a stock, but I can tell you a couple of definitive things here. I would be looking at a 128.97 close. That represents a massive weekly wall, right? So weekly would be basically under 130. but I have it mapped out like this, right? Now the channel, we'll take that with a grain of salt. But here's the main point, and I do think there is a reason to possibly have a short bias here. That is the floor, right? So 133.84, and this is what is underneath you. You have rejected multiple times off of the top of that area of consolidation, which, yes, I think is a good reason why this should lay down. So, by the way, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube, now would be a good time to do that. Obviously, with TikTok, I can tell you this, a lot of good shit on there. Almost damn near a whole course. All right. CVS. So funny enough, this thing actually exploded in after hours, and it held right. I haven't actually looked at it until now, but I can see it. 4 hour, it wicked up. It moved through that box up to the top, got pulled to resistance. So my simple answer here is be above $50, and that's where you'll have a second target of 51.72 and a third target of the floor at 53. What's up, no stop loss, Ryan? Yeah, if you did take this thing, I know that compression right there was soon to break. But yeah, that's what we're looking at, $50. All right. Your prediction of a crash was accurate. Wasn't that like 2 months ago? And the market ripped up and down? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Predictions doesn't matter to me. So we trade overnight. So all right. UNH moved really quickly. DraftKings. Let's look at DraftKings. Let's look at the weekly. It's not quite a box. Okay, so that makes sense. So cost basis, and then this is the floor that DraftKings really, really wants to reclaim. That's 41.12. So where are you at? The 24-hour time frame box. $43.69 would be my target. Amazon. I'm going as fast as I can. No BS analysis. So 24-hour. Did I do this one? So that weekly candle definitely speaks volumes to the potential for this to continue to the downside. We'll go ahead and look up above us. Go to the 4 hour. Okay, so this chart is kind of makes itself pretty clear. You've got a floor right here, and that floor is 217. You've got a floor directly underneath it. So this is where I can call it short, right? Especially down into that 213 area there. And here is the supporting downtrend, right? So I could definitely see that break happening. And then again, it's showing you where it will reverse to 2060. Whoa. Bab, listen, can you take that schizo energy kind of somewhere else? You know, it's all good, dude, but like one step at a time. You're not gonna do anything about it bitching on my live. I promise you. 0 things will be accomplished. We're gonna block you. Sweet. Listen to the chart. 220.75 and 222. You can take it up. Right below this and below 215.44, you can take it down. All right. If anybody has any questions to, you know, Potterbox relating to Potterbox, you know, let me know. Why is this shit taking so long? Yeah, I don't know what the hell's happening here. Wow. So this looks like it's cooked. You bounced off of this floor here, so I mean, I keep this really, really simple. If you do continue falling, you have a 4150 target directly below you, and that separates you basically from the top at 3950. So this is going on YouTube. I am going to be going live on YouTube when TikTok is gone, so maybe even Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. Jeff, I would have to see like what your issue is specifically, kind of. Yeah, no problem. See you later, farted. Good luck with your family, man. You don't like Instagram? No, I'm doing that whole like delete. I'm gonna delete my meta apps, man. It's, you know, kind of the only thing we can do to protest. So I think on the 8th, there's like a big wave of people who are planning on deleting Instagram and Facebook and stuff in response to the ban. So hit them in the pocket. I don't know. We'll see if it works. Everybody kind of doesn't care about it enough. But yeah, super sleuth. I could see that. Merit Medical Systems. So this one I think is kind of simple in some ways. Underneath 94.21, I think you come back down to this $85 level. Yeah, I would say that's what you're looking for on the 24-hour. Which this thing is fucking lagging. Target-based contracts, man. Yeah, so this is where this kind of loses its liquidity, if you will. So it doesn't change the mechanics of it, though. So as you can see, 94.95, and that's downside, and 102. I would look at the top of these bars, 803, 103. So this is going to be on YouTube. Yep. IWM. This is one click away, and there's a retest at 218 that I could see as a possibility here, but I see a 211 target to the downside. So I think the long and short of this, and I've charted this out on the 4-hour to kind of make it a little bit clearer, and even the 2-hour. So like you can just bring it down here. So I see a target potentially going up to tap that wall again, or even just the 420 target. But that right is based off of this mechanism here. So a reclaim of 403, punchback 750, and that's where we could go reach that target to the upside. To the downside, there's not much of a box, but enough structure for me to say that it's 377.50 for a breakdown. All right, CCJ. If it'll ever load. Oh my god. There you are. All right, weekly. Ooh wee! That looks like it's gonna fucking dump. Fell beneath the dump. That's dumpalicious. Let's see. There was a floor here, so 24 hour. Dump it a little fast. A little fast here. So let's look. There's a tiny little itty bitty box right here. And then a whole fucking lot of empty space underneath you. I mean, I think inevitably you go back down to 43. Do I use a screener to help you find? No. This right here, tuning into this and listening to what we find to be a good setup, that's how we find them. So, okay. I mean, under 450 or 462, you're looking at a leg down to 332. I suspect that at some point this could create somewhat of a channel if it doesn't lose all of its liquidity. And this empty space up above you, is definitely up for, so you can see that bounce right there. So if you can pop out above that 676, there's a retest of 833. Lunar. So overall on the 24 hour, it looks like 1650 will be the target to the downside on a punchback underneath the, and you have wick to down here, but I see a target of like 1672 and 1655 as an immediate target. Now, I think if that breaks, you have a target of 1495. I don't wait for the retest. A lot of the times I'll take it at cost basis. And depending on what's up above it, if it's empty space up above it, a lot of the times it won't retest. It'll just fucking fly. So, and I know that. So that's what I trade off of. Oh. This one I already have charted up, I believe. So, I mean, this is a play that I've told people that everybody could put a little bit of money into this trade, right? Above 75.20, right? Upside 79.50. Down below this cost basis and floor of 70.32. You're targeting 66.92 and 66. So that is it. Did I do U and H? No, I did not. It's got to be one. Oh man, yeah, I gotta download OBS again. Okay, so I mean, we talked about the potential behind this trade, and I think I talked about this big wick, right? That tells you a lot of what needs to happen. Now, I don't think it's impossible for that to go back up, but this does abide enough with this channel, right, for this to get pulled back down. So, you know, I would be, yeah, so now you move into the 2-hour time frame and we can see that's closing, right? And it's really stacked. So you've got like boxes directly underneath you at 516, that triggers 509, and I think that gets the ball rolling. And then you have that channel here. So, I mean, it could be a situation where, and I don't know if it's going to be a pretty one, because there could be a lot of retesting, which would lead to, you know, nasty grind down. But I could see something like that. So, all right, what else do we got, guys? Let's MLG. The fuck is that? I don't think I have that, bro. What are you? What the fuck are you saying, dude? Goog. Okay, so like a lot of other stocks, I think these big fucking wicks say a lot about current price action. So, right, basically where we're at, right, that's the previous sell level. Underneath you, you do have empty space and 24-hour time frame. Right, that translates to the top of that box. So if I'm looking at this correctly, which I think I am, it's pretty simple. Below, right, and I think you have enough rejections off the top to see Google as a potential short, but see this go and hit that floor, maybe a quick bounce, retest, and then ultimately, you know, end up at 177. So I actually kind of like Google for a potential short. I think, let me go get my... What's up, y'all? I gotta write this down. God, my handwriting is atrocious. All right. I mean, there is a element, yeah, to the higher lows, but it's not much of a higher low. So I think 184. 184 target. It'll be posted on YouTube, guys. All right. ACHR. Damn. Damn. I think you got a little bit further to go. Watch 845 and 810. Michael Moore. Jacuzzi, yeah. Yeah, man, that I had a really good day. A lot of people in the Discord had a really good day. The whole last week, I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Wow. So both of my predictions ended up coming true here. I called for a retest up here around 88. It did. And then we talked about that potentially rejecting the box floor. You did reject. You did fall, right? 24-hour time frame. I'm looking at this box underneath you here. I think you're going to stop here around 79.43. Yeah, Rivian, I think, is going to get an iridescent wrap. Gotta find out if it voids the fucking warranty, though. Shop. Listen, everything, and you have this little channel here. Everything is on the fucking edge. I mean, you're right there. And then directly above you, I don't know why my lines move, but 103.14. So above you, 105.14. That's your rebound back up potential, which, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little too kind. Maybe I need to be a little bit more aggressive with that channel there. I mean, dude, this thing looks like it's gonna fucking crash. I don't see land until you get back to 91.15. I gotta write that fucking thing down. Although the contracts are gonna be crazy. Why is my fucking handwriting so bad? Like, what did I ever do? Besides, yo, I used to hold my pencil like this. Look at this atrocious. I used to hold it like that. I try to remember to like do that, but I don't. I kind of revert back. It looks painful. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. I write like a fucking orangutan. Shop 91.15 target. I think that's worth taking a position on if I can find one. AMC, I don't know, man. I don't. BBWI, yeah, we're short on BBWI. Yo, thank you guys for tapping your screens. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm obviously short on this thing. I've got a channel here, floor, and basically what I want is I want a breakdown underneath this 3550 to go and dump down into this 3272 and maybe even to 3172, which is right here. So I'm short on BBWI. Right pointer finger was cut short by a firefighter. Damn, why'd a firefighter cut your finger off, dude? What the fuck? Is my Discord free? It is not, but the information I put out. And if anybody, you know, if you guys have been watching me and want to sign up, once TikTok's gone, you know, obviously, you know, we'll be live on YouTube, but, you know, it's definitely not going to be as interactive, I think. There's a wild delay and everything, but regardless, yeah, I'm always in the Discord and will be for who knows how long, forever probably. I don't know. I see. Okay, so I'm not even going to overcomplicate this. I think it's at the 4 hour. We're really close. We're sitting on a floor right here. Underneath that floor, we have a straightforward target of 576.62, and then I think this could move down a little bit further to go tap this box's cost basis for a confluential target of 571.50. You the fuck am I listening to right now? I mean, everything on this is playing out the way it should. So I think you're still I think you still have a target right here at basically $20. $20 on you. Too rich for my blood. What are you talking about? Oh. Bidwhacker. What's up, brother? That's Manny, Bidwhacker. Manny the Bidwhacker.
Just look at that yellow sun. And way off in the distance, those lovely little white clouds.
Ulta, if it breaks down, which it has bounced, it did retest the cost basis mark. So if we break down, I think you have a target of 394. Pretty simple. Oh my god, this will be on YouTube. Someone give me a glass of juice. By concentrate or by fresh squeezed? ONDS. You're banned. If I have 1K, what stock should I put it in? What's my suggestion? I wouldn't put it in stock. You're not gonna make anything. And I can't tell you what to buy. That's financial advice. So, but what I would like to teach you is how to recognize what a good setup is, and then you can trade it off of, or make money off of that, and then you'll never need anybody else's help, and that's beautiful. Target is 189. Not you, Brandy. YPP. I like pulp. Pulp is good. North Korea is the best Korea. Oh, why'd you make me say that? Ivy's on here? Oh, there's Ivy. Ivy! What's up? Alright. PLTR. Mondo. Yeah, when I get done with this, we're gonna do some of this. I'm gonna fucking beat some kid up. No problem. Potter babies. All right. What else do we got? What other? We're having a reunion here. I love it. Nah, it's a boxing game where you can beat people up, but you can tell most of them are kids. So I'd just be beating kids up. Oh, I didn't really even do analysis on that, did I? I just kind of looked at it. I got ADHD, man. It's not my fault. Damn. Daniel. There's a good chance the PLTR is going to be coming back down here. So here's the long and short of this shit. There's a box underneath you. Cost basis right there under basically around 63.87. The goal here for PLTR, if it does want to pop back out, is to be above 67, basically 68. So move down into the lower time frame, and that is where you'll find this lower time frame. Channel, empty space, floor, and then right here, if you zoom in, you'll see the tiny little box, right? So above 68.14, I think that's where you'll go and retest 70.39. I think we could see a gap up, honestly. We'll see. Listen, I'm not gonna, based on where we closed, the way that we dropped, we'll see. He sent me that too. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, Bidwhacker, Manny, did you see what they fucking did to me? Oh my god. He sent that to you? That's crazy. He's on the fucking... DJ, say hi to YouTube, baby. Yeah, well, look what they did to me, dude. Manny, I'm gonna fucking ban you, dude. I'm gonna leave this up. Fuck it. What are you wearing under this hat? I'm wearing this. Bow Wow's used do-rag. All right, what ALSP? AISP. Listen, everything we take is like fucking 10x, bro. This is cooked. Unequivocally cooked. Yep, and you bounced right off the top. So underneath 40, you should move right into your cost basis markup. 398. Dustier. I mean, it looks like it's gonna fucking punch down and dump. So. All right, what do we got next? Yo, we need to change that. You can't put buy these stocks this week. 1000% trades on the way is a better headline. Always rolling, baby. What's the price of the Discord? You can find that on simplestacksinvestments.com. All one word. And through the memberships. So, but from what I heard, it's worth it. Yeah, cheap as fuck for what we get, bro. Listen, the amount that people can make, I mean, for the amount of the lifetime and to the workshop, if you put that, I mean, not that if that was all the money you had, but like, you know, that type of money put into a play, like yeah. I think Manny put 2,000 into MU and made 37 grand on Friday. He made 37 fucking grand off of a $2,000 investment. You know, that might take fucking 30 years or some shit with stocks, so. What is Manny saying? Manny here, I'm about to. I can't do it in dual layout. Jeremy, I'm up 13K first week in Potter's group. Is it crazy to say I'm bullish? No, because you could bounce and that would squeeze a lot of sellers out. Nem. Yo, look at my new notebook. Oh, you guys can't read that because it's fucking backwards, dude. Hold on. Ah! God damn. Is it still on sale? If I put the 35% up, enough people would have to want it, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Look at that. Analog memory backup, dude. I liked it. I'm sorry. All right, we're getting distracted. YouTube's gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here? All right. NEM, you are retesting the floor at 4017, so that's where you need to recover. $42 is where you break. I just moved right back into analysis. Not that big of a deal. Look at this, dude. I wish I could just leave him here and not put my face man on there. Yeah, over 42.32, you could punch back up. And let's see, is there a chance for a channel? I mean, you have one right here that you're, so if you could break up, you know, this channel could expand, and be looking something like that. But ultimately, if you punch back down through this, you have a target underneath you of 35.41. Yeah, Stelio gave me that. T-Pet. What the fuck? Petroleum. My brother in Christ. What the fuck is this? I don't think I can help. All I can tell you is above 230, you might squeeze back up. I'd look at a 360 target maybe, but I feel like I'm fucking rubbing my eyes with fucking sandpaper right now. Being fucked to bits by this chart. All right. CRDO. Fuck to total bits. No. No, no. Dude, make your life easy if you're trading this thing. Double tap top, weekly time frame, be underneath 6750. Eat its at. Eat it up. Yum, 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 yum. HNU. Where the fuck are you guys coming up with these stocks? What the fuck? There's too many fucking stocks. Beta Pro. That's what I feel like when I chart these things. Beta Cook. So the problem here, my issue with this fucking thing. Hold on one second. Oh, there it is. Is the Discord still on sale? If you message me, I could maybe throw that back up. If you missed it. What the fuck? You can mess me on. Hold on, Ivy, are you still here? Can I pay you like $20 to do something? Let me text Ivy. How about this? If Ivy answers the FaceTime, then I'll put the code back up. You think she'll answer? Oh, Ivy's here. We were just saying it. We were wondering if you were going to answer or not. Can I pay you like $20 to do me a big favor? A couple of people missed the discount. Do you know how to reactivate that thing? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Bye-bye. God damn, dude. Why the fuck are you wearing that kaif? You spelled it wrong. Because I want to, and because free Palestine, and because fuck Israel, and because fuck APAC, and do you want more? It's the last week of TikTok, baby. Us. Anyway, AVGO. Mohammed, just DM me, man. Ooh, delicious. So you are on your way. You have a box right here, right? You retested the floor here a little bit, and you're at cost basis now. So underneath 220.72, right? We'll take a leg down. Look at that 214. Now this is a single bounce off the floor, so we will have to look for that bounce, but I think inevitably how you fall. So if this is a straight flush, then yeah, you're gonna probably bounce right back up and then fall. But I think because of how much empty space is underneath you, inevitably you will come back down to 186. I didn't finish H and U. I didn't. Oh yeah, it scared me, dude. I got scared away. I scared myself away. I think the long and short of motherfucker. I think the long and short of this thing, man, is you need to be open above 46.72. Ivy is putting the discount back up, so I'm sure she'll let us know when she does that. So, all right, gold. Yeah, I'll play earnings. Hell yeah, I'll play earnings, man. I'm up. I've doubled the account. I can afford to put about, maybe 4 or 5 racks in that motherfucker and see what I can pull out. So it's free cash. What the fuck, gold? So every time gold gets above this point, it rips dick. So lower time frame analysis. Chart futures gold. I should chart futures gold. So, I mean, dude, it kind of looks like it's inevitably going to go and hit that again and then go and hit this 252.32 floor. What is the gold ticker? Oh, nice, Michael. Oh, fuck. GC1. Give me a second. Let me cook. All right. Oh, dude, trading might get miserable here. Ugh. Disgusting. But then also disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Fuck. So I think if your 24-hour candle opens outside of this, right, you tap the imbalance, right, above this wall, 50% of this whole space. So I would be down here on the lower time frame, right, mapping this motherfucker out. And here's how this is going to work out, right? Actually, fuck all that. Yeah, there it is. So you're in for rough trading conditions, I think, for now. Underneath you, you have a small box. We're going to go to the 5 minute. I can't believe I'm charting it here, but okay, that's what I suspected. So, I mean, easy long outside of 27.20, right? Easy short, easy short down to this 27.10, right? But I think that it goes further. I think this dumps all the way down to 27.06 for a confluential target within the channel and the end of that true empty space, right? That's all empty. So you'll have a couple speed bumps, right? The trim there, I would trim here, and then I'd let my runners run. But yeah. All right. What do we got next? Why are my eyes so dry? Yo, is there anything that would be open right now for me to Uber eat to myself? I ordered something the other day and it didn't have any fucking sauce with it. It was so sad. fucked up. I did not get any freezing rain. You went to Chili's, dude? Holy crap. You went to Chili's. Baby back ribs. I'm gonna go. All right. Chili's. I mean, I fuck around with the what is it called? I fuck around with Wendy's, you know, sometimes. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Also, I want you guys to take a look at this room. What color should I paint it? I thought about like painting it even like a color like that. You know, but I think that might be too dark. No, I'm not painting it green. What are you guys? Some metrosexuals? Keep the chat. What the fuck did I ever do to fucking deserve that? Yeah, you're banned. Hell yeah, you're banned. Get him out of here, dude. Oh my god, bro. Come on, man. All right. Can we just say, yeah, I did. I've already done UNH, but we'll do it again. Where's the avocado? What the fuck are you talking about, avocado? Yeah, you double wicked off. That just tells you exactly where you need to go back up. And I honestly think that might be where you return back down. If you look at the 4 hour, it has a potential channel here. I see it potentially grinding back down if you're able to lose the 520 area. I'm just creating a new code. All right, once Ivy does that, we're bouncing. We're bouncing. We're out of here. I'm not live on Discord now, but I'm soaking in the last little bits of TikTok. Obviously, we're gone. I want people to know where I'm going to. So you know, people obviously YouTube. I might I don't know. I thought about going on Twitch, but. Alright. Sorry. Double tasking right now. cat's got like a skin. He's got a skin thing going on, but that's why he looks so mangy. He's a good ass cat, though. Good ass boy, huh? Yeah. Okay, all right, motherfucker. All right, if you want to sit on my neck, dude. Mic check? Mic? Okay, there we go. I got crisp on, so. Yo, so bros actually bounced back up. Look at that bounce right there. Can you, like, turn a little bit, dude? Yeah, just scoot your butt. But, yeah, anyway. So, I mean, this is, I would be watching this lower time frame box right here. And if you can punch over 58.30, I would be looking for new highs. What do we got next? Yeah, Mike. He's got a skin disease, so he's been ripping his hair out, but it's growing back. It's growing back. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to say something? Want to say something, chat? Oh, good boy. All right. 2 hours, dude. Probably gonna get ready to shut it down. We'll be live tomorrow, though, to do it all over again, basically. What? 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 What are you marrying about? Thoughts on Tesla? That'll be on YouTube as well. Oh yeah, Ivy, we're ish tomorrow. We'll do it at 4. Let me ask Ivy what the status is on the code. The 35%. That was cute. What? What are you doing? Oh, that's the duration. No, you can start. No. You can start it tomorrow. Or go ahead and have it ready for tonight, like a regular code would be. But we'll close it out. Yeah, tomorrow, same time. Dude, where are you going? All right. Yeah, just let us know the code and. No, it's okay. We're just gonna have to dock your pay. No, I'm just kidding. we gotta start building you a new PC. We should have this should be our next tip jar. Tomorrow we'll do 4 o'clock, I think. 4 p.m. Eastern time. 5, 6. Yeah, that I have Google and Shopify as two big potential plays here. Dude, it's crazy. This cat just lays here like this. He does not care. Just wants to be on you. He's like purring so hard right now. He's so dumb though. In a good way. He's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good ass boy. Alright, so it looks like you had a punchback. That punchback led to not quite wicking the floor. You weren't even really able to get much very far out of there. Alright, dude. It's okay, Cody. Ivy's about to put the code back up, so yeah, now's the time to do. Well, all of them come with the workshop, so pretty happy to say it's been paying for itself for a lot of people. So I think that you could still see a 383 run, but that pullback right there just kind of really takes the wind out of your sails. So candle open 4-hour time frame above 368. Everything is discounted, yes. Quarterly, lifetime. Oh wait, no. Quarterly is the only one that does not come with the workshop. I'm sorry. I forgot that we had that one up. I didn't really want to do that one. I want people to commit. You know, this is like a commitment that you're trying to become an independent trader. So like joining for a month, it doesn't really make sense. 3 months, especially if you take in the workshop. But I recommend that people get the workshop. You know, period. It doesn't make a lot of sense to not. Gotcha, Brody. Yeah. I should go to Chili's. Salam alaikum. Damn. It's been picked up already. I have looked at IWM. That'll be on YouTube. All right, Ivy. What's the code? You can put it here. I'll text it to me. Make sure the duration isn't for forever. Like, it'll say like only once. It should be only once. Yeah, we've done AMD is also going to be on YouTube as well. As soon as we get off of here, actually, I'm about to hop off, so we're gonna go ahead and cut the recording.